Hi, I'm Meg White. I was the design architect for Rebuild La Mama. Cottee Parker Architects were the architects for documentation and construction services. La Mama Theatre is located off Lygon Street in Carlton. Since its inception in 1967, La Mama has inhabited a small two-storey red brick warehouse with a footprint of just 55 square metres. It is a very tiny theatre with a very big impact and has been the home of experimental theatre in Australia for more than 50 years. There was a small courtyard preceding the building. In later years, when the community purchased the site, the courtyard was expanded and a forecourt was formalised. The ground floor theatre space has 5 doors and 5 windows, a set of stairs, a fireplace and a hatch. The upstairs space accommodated up to 8 staff, makeup, costume and green room space for untold numbers of performers, technical storage, a dunny and a kitchenette. This adaptive reuse of a factory with its tiny programmatically overloaded footprint has seen the nurturing of hundreds of creatives, including writers, directors, actors and designers. La Mama Theatre is heritage listed for its architectural and social significance. I'd just like to welcome in Michelle Yee from Cottee Parker Architects at this point.
Hi everyone.
Okay, to continue. In May 2018, this creative engine room was gutted by fire. Very little remained. There was an immediate decision to rebuild. The tragedy slowly revealed itself as an opportunity to grow and evolve. The Banksia releasing its seed for new growth after devastating fire was harnessed as a regenerative symbol for the rebuild. Historical fragments were assembled to help understand the pre-existing conditions and the evolution of spaces and uses over the site's history. The brief was woven from engagements with staff and key La Mama creatives. The wish list included restoration of the original building, improved accessibility for all, improved amenities for all, including 2 DDA toilets, a shower and kitchen facilities, a dedicated office and a rehearsal hub, vastly improved technical facilities, improved box office and storage, and planet-friendly initiatives. Essentially, this project falls under 3 main headings: restoration, upgrade, and new build. This was an exercise in evolution and adaptation. The principal design gestures began with extending the theatre entry landing, seen here, into a raised deck encompassing the courtyard. This gesture moves the stairs away from the theatre entry, reducing congestion. A lift to the theatre level sits adjacent to these stairs, and a second lift provides access to the first floor for staff and artists. A rehearsal hub and dedicated office are housed in a new volume. A mezzanine is tucked into the ceiling space of the old building, and space underneath the raised deck is utilised for services and storage. The box office and a bridge link sit centrally between the old and new volumes, simultaneously separating and connecting them. The bridge link connects into the old building via a window that has been adapted into a door. The lift, tucked into the new volume, means the first floor is accessible for staff and performers for the first time. The new building is designed as an echo of the original. It is a smaller version of the gabled roof form, rotated 180 degrees and set downstage to allow views through to the old building from the street entry. For the new building, mottled bricks were selected to reflect the mottled bricks of the old. The charcoal colour was chosen to be recessive to prioritise and frame views of the old building, which gracefully upstages her. Timber is employed for the deck, stairs, handrails and shutters, the elements which building users engage with daily. For the old building, feature handmade glazed bricks were selected to supplement the original handmade bricks lost in the fire. These glazed bricks draw the fire line marking the event. Here we can see the restored brickwork on the southern facade and the new dormer window, which brings light to the mezzanine. The mezzanine space gives space for staff and actor respite. It also affords a close view of the brickwork and the fire line. A generous public forecourt sits at the front of the site. When La Mama is in pre and post-show mode, the sliding fence is opened, allowing connection between the forecourt and the raised courtyard, extending this public space. A proscenium arch is playfully inserted at the street end of the rehearsal hub. Adorned with a heavy velvet curtain, this space affords the potential for performances, thus bringing the theatre to the street front. The welcome steps can be used for performance or seating, or just for lunch breaks and waiting for theatre dates. The raised courtyard provides private breakout space to creatives and staff until showtime. The box office is located at the heart of the project and is visible from all vantage points, most importantly, the site and theatre entries. The reinterpretation and translation of materials and spaces is a key principle throughout the project. The magically folding corrugated iron fence is reinterpreted as operable awnings on the box office. The interior is lined with salvaged theatre floorboards. The heritage listed water closet has been partially dismantled and reconfigured as an announcing and performance platform. Floor joists salvaged from the theatre have been made into a raised garden bed. The design approach celebrates the handmade, the reclaimed and the reinvented. Artists were commissioned to create murals, make lights and feature fittings. The design and brief were envisioned, then money was raised through donations from government bodies, philanthropists and the La Mama community. Every opportunity to stretch the funds raised was taken to ensure money for artists was prioritised, from consultants doing pro bono work to the La Mama community taking on painting, to the use of salvaged and second-hand materials, furniture and equipment. Value was sought for the fixed budget. ESD initiatives include a water tank, a paint interceptor, solar panels, insulated double brick walls, double glazing in both buildings, the use of timber screens to protect from the western sun, and the use of salvaged materials. The building and her community faced 3 long, hard years of an uncertain future due to the fire and then COVID. Today, the theatre has been restored to her simple, intimate self, but now with greatly enhanced facilities and a sense of hope for the future. Viva La Mama. Thank you.